for the thick of it all. If they don't give me room, well then I'll give them the wall. I'm gonna smoke my tires when the victory calls. I'm gonna be there, be there. I wanna see my face up on the jumbo screen. Feel the white hot metal of a winning machine. Because you win or you lose and there's no in between. I wanna be there, be there, be there.
NASCAR on speed. Be there.
It is time to end the Superspeedway Swing in the Target Series with a race at the World Center of Racing. We're here in Daytona Beach, Florida at the Daytona International Speedway. This is the Samsung 250 at Daytona. Justin Lightning, the 97s, won the pole for tonight's race. Outside second, the 74, Sebastian Dupain. Then third, Nathan Stapleton. Fourth, we have Danny Lloyd. Running out the top five, Devon Red, the 40 car. Sixth place, we have Cole Luigi. In seventh, it's Michael Gregory. Eighth for Landlines, looking for the Daytona Sweep this season. In ninth, we have Levi Jones. And running out the top 10, Trey Rainey in the 20 car. For the rest of the fielders, Alex Fletcher. Outside of him, Matthew Logan in the 92. And with Laura Delano with Benny Watson the 24. Behind them, Matt Montoya and Anthony Naz the 3 car. With second in points, Matthew Wells and Ann McDowell the 2 car. Then there's Jeff Bright and Tyler Fink with Luke Rainey and Max Anderson the 84. And there's Jose Mills and Diego Yepes with William Seaman and Jay Randall the 25. And with Eli Bright and Damian Blue. With Jake Galloway, who won this race last season, comes in as the points leader because Sean Richardson to his inside. Then there's Sebastian Kukulon and Jennifer Beeford the 60. With Isaac Nichols and Luke Jones. Then Riley Spurley and Carson Bowers. Keith Snark, who won last race at Pensacola. Outside him, Max Rossi in the 43. And the final row, Derek Hamlin the 33. Outside 40th is the 29 car of Leon Campana. There's our 4-car field for the Samsung 250 at the Daytona International Speedway. Let's go to track and fire these engines up for Target Series racing under the lights at Daytona.
Drivers, start your engines!
You're ready. AC, shut it back down. Drop to it. Fired up. Fired up. Fired. Hold. 20 mile an hour.
40 engines fire their Target Series cars up. We're rolling off the starting grid for the Samsung 250 at Daytona Beach, Florida, in the World Center of Racing. A crazy racetrack, especially here in the Target Series. Once we put the lights on the Target Series and we go racing here, it's always unpredictable. Last season we saw a 3-wide photo finish in which Jake Galloway beat Cole Luigi by about 7 thousandths of a second. Before then we've had crashes on the last lap in the lead pack. We've had 4 wide for the lead result in a crash, and we've had 4 wide for the lead result in another crash. So this race always crazy. We'll see who gets the victory lane after 15 laps here this season in Daytona. It's Lightning and Dupain on the front rows. The pace car goes to pit road into the restart zone. We are green flag racing in the World Center of Racing. Already 3 wide behind Racer Justin Lightning, who leads lap 1. They're 3 wide for P2. Stapleton to the outside, Dupain to the inside. Devon Red to the bottom with help from Alex Fletcher, the 62. Red clear in second position now. Fletcher's going to move to third, with Lord Allow the 28 behind him. Off turn 2 and down the backstretch. First time at full song. And it takes a full lap for them to get up to full speed because they're here nearing 190 miles an hour in the draft. Red with a great run to Lightning. Got stalled out there about a car length back. What can he do off to turn 3? Stays in line for now. Delano comes down the 28 car. For third on Fletcher, going to take it away through 3 and 4. And McDowell the 2 coming on the bottom as well. Tyler Fink with them as they come off turn 4. Delano going to try and stay with Red to make a move here. Now the 28 makes the move for second. Puts Devon Red to the outside. Justin Lightning leads again the 97 from the pole. He's led every lap so far. That could easily change though. These Sharps get some good runs here. little bit of a bigger restricted play on these cars here at Daytona. A little bit faster speeds. Able to suck up a lot better. Get bigger runs. See right there off turn 2. Delano has Tyler Fake. Now the 28 is going to jump low to the inside. Justin Lightning for the top spot. They look 3 wide for third. To the bottom, it's Jose Mills. Luke Ray shovel to the middle in the 51. Delano trying to take it from Lightning, who stays right to the outside in turn 3. But the inside run for the 28 car gets her out front. Delano clear in the lead at Daytona. Now Jose Mills jumps on the 6 car. He wants the top spot. In the trial to the start-finish line, side by side. Delano leads to the start-finish line. Mills with Randall behind the 25. Now Jay Randall goes 3 wide. For the top spot, Jay Randall 3 wide to the bottom of the racetrack. Eli Bright in the 7 car with them. Eli won this race a few seasons ago after a last lap crash in which he barely missed it from the race lead. Eli now in the 7 car this season, up to 2nd. Now for the lead down the back, trying to block the 18 because Sean Richardson make that 18 go with them and push them. And Sebastian Kukulon won a few seasons ago after missing the 4 wide crash for the race lead. Kukulon down the 4 car. And he led the most laps in this race last season. He's very good in the Samsung 250 Daytona, looking for his 2nd win in this race in the Target Series. He looks on Eli Brett for the lead. Back behind them, they're 4 wide for 40th. Now that's interesting. You don't normally see that as Eli Brett leads, Kukulon with them. Pushing together, around goes the 01 to the apron. It's Yepes spinning like a top on the apron into the infield grass, but he's off of the track. We stay green. 3 wide goes Nichols to the top spot in Daytona. That 4 wide for last did not turn out well for Diego Yepes, who has crashed in turn number 1. Well, not crashed, he just spun. We stay under the green flag. Damian Blue for the lead in turn 3. Look at this pack there, 3 by 3. This is very organized, orderly. It's just compact together. Landon Lyons won the Hershey Kisses 300 to kick off the season at Daytona. Looking for the Daytona sweep in the Target Series with a win here tonight. And the Samsung 250 currently rides in P2 behind Damian Blue with 10 to go. Casey Nanico, 2 wins this season, Boston and last race at Pensacola. Nanico looking for 3 wins this season, be 2 in a row in the Target Series. That number 22 car up to P2 as they go through 1 and 2 and off turn 2. Damian Blue pulled a nice gap there because they're 3 wide behind, slowing each other down. To the inside, it's the 39 car of Carson Bowers. Won the Daytona 500 back in season number 6. So knows how to win at this racetrack. Looking for a win the Target Series here at Daytona. Pushing Leon Capon to turn 3. Capon started last. And is now in the inside lane 3rd with help from Luke Jones in the 26 car. They come off turn number 4. Bowers trying to stay in line with Campana to get the run on to Damian Blue. However, they go 3 wide for 2nd. Campana slams the door down in front of Luke Jones to keep 2nd. So it's going to be Campana through to P2. Looking for the lead now in Blue in turn 1 has a nice run. Damian could not shut the door down low, and Leon Campana is down there. 29 car for the lead in turn 1. And he'll take it off turn 2. Leon Campana to the front in Daytona. Luke Jones, where does he go in the 26? He goes down to the WL line. Campana to the middle lane. Derek Hamill goes shovel to the middle. The 33 car with a nice run. Here comes Max Rossi, winner at Talladega. Back behind them, car shuffling, trying to get down to the bottom. And Jake Gowey comes in as the points here, 188 up on Mathis Wells. Gowey won here last season in this race. Looking for back-to-back Samsung 250 victories. He's going to block Jennifer Beeford down low. That's 2 Target Series champions on the bottom of the racetrack. Luke Jones leads at the start-finish line. It's Jake Gowey now going to get put middle, 3 wide by Jennifer Beeford. Mathis Wells going to get put to the middle as well in the 1 car. That's the 3 coming low of Anthony Hernandez. And poor Anthony, back a few seasons ago, he was involved in a crash. From the lead on the last lap, he's ahead of the crash, and then they crashed into him. And it cost him the win in this race, allowed Jennifer Beeford to win the 60. Hernandez now 3 wide for the top spot, push from Benny Watson. Watson's only Gatorade Cup Series win came at this racetrack under the lights. Watson's now 2nd in the Target Series Samsung 250 under the lights. He has a shot at the end. Coming to 7 to go right here. Jeff Bright the 9 down to the bottom of the racetrack. He wants the lead. He's going to 2nd. Does he have a run for Hernandez in the 3 car? He's looking low. Max Anderson the 84 with him. Jeff Bright, great push to the inside the 3 car. He's down there. Jeff, side by side, grabs the top spot. William Seaman, 2 wins this season, both at short tracks. That doesn't mean he can't play at tracks. 2.5 miles in length, to the inside, blocking Levi Jones down low. But the 10 fighting back on the inside, gets down 3 wide. Cole Luigi, where's he going? The 42. Looks like he'll go to the middle with Michael Gregory. He's actually going to get down line behind the 10 car. That could be a good move. Jones to the front, Luigi to second. Here comes Devon right back in the inside, looking for third. Luigi for the lead. Into the tri-oval. Side by side. 6 to go. Levi Jones leads. Where's Devon Rudd go? Does he go 3 wide? There he goes. 40 car off line. 3 wide for the top spot. Cole Luigi trying to keep it. Maybe some contact and side draft there for the race lead. Devon Rudd pushing by to the front. Back behind them, they look 4 wide. Looks like Nako and the 88 of Nichols were rubbing, but they kept it straight. Nathan Stapleton 3 wide for the lead. Help from Danny Lloyd. Dupain, the 74, on the inside. How about Tyler Fink, Trey Rainey, and others? 5 to go this time behind Daytona. Lloyd and Stapleton first and second, they're clear. Dupain clear in third as well. Coming back into the trial, into the start-finish line. 5 laps remain, the Samsung 250. Nathan Stapleton leads, Danny Lloyd in second. Tyler Fink looking for third, but that's Trey Rainey to the bottom of the racetrack in the 20 car. 3 wide. Trey Rainey to the inside. He'll grab third away. Help from Matthew Logan and Jose Mills. Cars trying to get down to the inside as quick as they can. Trying to have a shot at the end. Down the back they race. Danny Lloyd pulls low for the lead. Which driver is going to have to help him? It looks like it's going to be Jose Mills. Mills goes 3 wide to third. 6 car, great push to the inside. Help from Justin Lightning, who started on pole. As they race through 3 and 4. Who has timed it right here in the Samsung 250? Jose Mills for the lead. Side by side, 4 laps remain in Daytona. Now Lightning, our pole sitter, goes 3 wide in the 97. Big move out of Justin Lightning there in turn 1. He's going to take it away. How about Cole Luigi shoved back to the bottom of the racetrack? He's going for second now on Mills. Does he have a run for the lead off turn 2? Down the back. Lightning moves up. Luigi to the bottom of the racetrack. Because Sean Richardson going to look 3 wide in the 18. Jay Randall with him in the 25. Lightning can't get pushed clear. Not quite there. Remember, at this point, if a yellow flag were to come out, the race is over. We're coming back to 3 to go. We're now at the point of no return. If a yellow flag comes out, the race is over. Jay Randall for the top spot because Sean Richardson side by side back into the trial into the start-finish line. 3 laps to go at Daytona. Alex Fletcher was out of the draft last race at Pensacola. He now sees himself going 3 wide for the lead with 3 to go. I just think it's too early for the 62 as his teammate Ed McDowell just behind him. And then 2 more pairs of teammates, Isaac Nichols and Eli Bright. 88-7. Fletcher clears, he moves up. Ed McDowell moves to the middle. Can Fletcher stay clear to try and have a shot at the victory? It's Isaac Nichols 3 wide for second. Alex Fletcher is clear in the 62 car. Can he win in Daytona? Pulls down, they're 4 wide behind. That could end the race as well. Shoving in contact. Do they go around? Still rubbing with Luke Jones and Sebastian Kukulon. They're still heading into the tri-oval. Fletcher leads as they look to try and not crash behind him. 2 to go. They're still rubbing. Kukulon goes around to the inside just like his teammate. Spinning around, no yellow yet. We're still green. Kukulon spins just like Yepes did. We're still green for now. Fletcher and Nichols pull away first and second. Blue to third. We're still green in Daytona. Still racing. Lord Lau jumps low in front of Casey Nako by Michael Gregory. Fletcher being pushed back away by Isaac Nichols in the 88. Can they make it to the white flag? 2 separate pairs of spins by teammates. But we're still green in Daytona. 3 cars break away. Single file. Who makes the move first? It's Fletcher, Nichols, and Blue. White flag, last lap in the Samsung 250. Fletcher holds the lead. Nichols in second. Blue in third. Michael Gregory, here comes Nichols for the lead in turn 1. The 88 car for the top spot. Isaac Nichols won at ISM earlier in the season. He now is in the race lead Daytona in the Samsung 250. Does Michael Gregory Jay Randall run down the backstretch? Looking to try and get the side draft. Nichols moves up. Gregory trying to get there with the side draft. Nichols is clear in turn 3. 3 wide for second behind the 88 car. A last lap pass for Junior Motorsports driver Isaac Nichols. off turn number 4 for the final time. Junior Motorsports and Isaac Nichols to victory lane Daytona. Checker flag in the air. Nichols wins the Samsung 250 at Daytona. Isaac Nichols has won. He pushed Fletcher clear and then made the move on the last lap. Isaac Nichols wins the Samsung 250 Daytona. It's his second win of the season. And how big is that for the chase as he's trying to get up there in the points? It's his second win of the season. Let's go see the finishing results of the Samsung 250. Here's how they finished in the Samsung 250 at the Daytona International Speedway. We didn't have a single caution flag here tonight, and 11 lead changes. 12 different drivers led laps here tonight. The most laps led by a single driver, 2. That's among multiple drivers. Isaac Nichols wins the race. You only need to lead 1 lap to get that done, as he leads the last lap. Jay Brando ends up in second, third for Lord Allow, fourth Leon Campana from the last starting position, and Michael Gregory rounds out the top 5. Then Carson Bowers in sixth, Damian Blue seventh. How about Luke Rain? Never really talked about him all night. He ends up in eighth though. Alex Fletcher leading on the last lap, looking for his first ever Target Series victory, but will have to settle for a 9th place finish for him. And William Seaman a good points night inside the top 10. Jennifer B for 11th, Case Nacco, a nice backup to the win at Pensacola in 12th and a good points night. Derek Hamlin 13th, Eli Bright 14th, Kashawn Richardson 15th. Then Cole Luigi, a good points night for him as well, 16th. Adam McDowell 17th, Devon Rudd 18th, 19th, Justin Lightning from the pole, 2 laps led, and Matt Montoya rounds out the top 20. So far right there, you can see 3 drivers with 2 laps led. As we look down, they're the only 3 with 2 laps led, so they each get 5 bonus points for leading the most laps. Dupain 21st, Fink 22nd, Mills 23rd, Lyons 24th, Logan 25th. Sproul Dupin 26th, Lloyd 27th, Trey Rainey 28th, Watson 29th, Stapleton 30th, Wells in 31st, Jones 32nd, 33rd, Max Aronson 34th for Jake Gowis. He actually loses some points to his points lead, and Jeff Wright 35th, and Hernandez 36th, Max Rossi 37th, and Luke Jones in 38th. Kukulani Yepes, the 2 JD Motorsports teammates, 39th and 40th, both spun at the same point of the racetrack. Very ironic how that happened to those 2 teammates. Kukulani and Yepes both finished 39th and 40th. Let's now go see the point standings after Daytona. 16 races into the season. Here are how the points look after Daytona. Jake Goway is still on top of the points, but bad night moves him down 141 back only of Justin Lightning, who is second. It's very weird to say, hey, he's only 141 points ahead. That's a great margin for Jake Goway. However, he was up at 188 ahead just a few races ago. How about Casey Nanico? Up to third, back-to-back good days. Moves the 22 up and into a solid spot to make the chase. Mathis Wells down to 4th, tied with Kashawn Richardson. Then Riley Spraytube is 6th, Michael Gregory 7th, Max Rossi 8th, Coluigi 9th, and Luke Jones is inside the top 10. Jennifer Beaver just outside in 11th, Eli Bright in 12th, 13th, Leon Campana, Trey Rainey 14th, and Matt Montoya in 15th. They have Jay Brando in 16th, 17th, Land Lyons, 18th, Jose Mills, Benny Watson in 19th, and 20th for Isaac Nichols. That win here tonight moves him up greatly. So right now, it's very close to be inside the top 10 in points. I mean, Luke Jones is only 4 points behind Cole Luigi's only 4 points behind Max Rossi, who's only 6 points behind Michael Gregory. Throw a blanket over 7th to 10th in points. Jeff Beaver only 23 back of 10th. Eli Brown only 27 back. Leon Campana 38 back. Trey Rainey 42 back. And for Trey Rainey, he mentioned this was the stretch of races that he feared the most. These Superspeedway Swing races. He's never really performed well at these types of racetracks, and it showed. He's dropped from inside the top 10 down to 14th in points now. The only good thing for him is that when he has a wildcard spot, but he's very vulnerable because someone like Cole Luigi and Max Rossi could fall outside and take up a wildcard spot. And he also has drivers behind him like Landline and Jose Mills to take up that spot. But the second one's taken by Isaac Nichols. 2 wins this season. 1 tonight at Daytona. Moves him up inside the top 20 and into the second wildcard spot. For Nichols, it's not really been a bad season. He's had 6 top 10s this season, tied for the second most. However, the problem is 2 DNFs. He's just been so inconsistent this season. But when he's had the speed, he's really had the speed. And we look down here and you see some more drivers who need to try and get up there. Daniel Lloyd 21st, Nathan Stapleton 22nd, Luke Rain 24th. They all have victories. They can all get up there and get into a wildcard spot. And that's why Trey Rainey has to worry. If Lloyd, Stapleton, and Luke Rainey possibly win another race, they'll have 2 wins. They can get up there and steal that wildcard spot from Trey Rainey. And they have William Seaman down 33rd in points, 2 wins, Richmond and Martinsville. However, they're not doing him much good. He's down 33rd in points still. He's stuck down there. He needs some good night or day or race in order to get up there inside the top 20. 2 wins would get him the wildcard spot. The problem is he's so far down points, it's going to be very hard and grueling for the 44 to try and get that done here in season number 9. We'll see what he can do, though, as we look ahead to race number 17. It's going to be a different race. Target Series never gone to a race like this. We're going dirt track racing at the Illinois State Fairgrounds for the Federated Auto Parts Challenge. I'll see you guys then.